Hey there, it's Danielle Burnock from DanielleBurnock.com. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive, that lady on the internet who loves you. And I finally have it started. What started? It has a little acronym there, AWIF, which stands for Aging Well in Faith. I've been bringing this up over and over the last couple of weeks, working on it a little bit. And I finally have some things started. I have gathered together a whole PDF of Bible verses about what does God have to say or the Bible have to say about age or being old, and this isn't like to do. It's not like a to-do list. It's like God's view on it. What does God think about getting older? Are you freaked out about getting older? I had shared on my birthday earlier about how I was switching my mentality from a Peter Pan mentality to a Caleb mentality. If you don't know who Caleb is, I explain that in that. It's in my Victorious Souls Special Edition birthday podcast episode, if you want to hear the whole thing on that. But I've been talking about aging well in faith, and as people get older, they start lots of different things actually. Some people start freaking out about getting older. Some people start complaining about getting older. Some people start having problems as they get older. And there's lots of different ways to deal with this. And a big part of it has to do right between our ears and our head and our mindset, how we think. That's why I started my Aging Well in Faith program with what's the mindset of God, really? What does he think about it? What does the Bible have to say about it anyways? This isn't, like I said, it's not do's and don'ts. It's like, don't do this. And no, it's like just our thought process. Because when we're born, we start to age immediately, but we don't think anything of it, especially when we're little. We're too little to think about that. But we have birthdays. We get all excited about birthdays. It's like we're going to be 1, we're going to be 5, we're going to be 10, 7, whatever. And then there comes a certain age, and I use that terminology on purpose, a certain age, because some people use that out there. A woman of a certain age, a man of a certain age. But the thing about that, a certain age that I'm using it, is not everyone has the same a certain age. For some people, a certain age is 30. Some people, a certain age is 40. For some people, it's 50, 60, 70, whatever it is. So the number isn't as important as identifying that line, that marker line in your life of where is this mentality affecting you? When is this starting to affect you and you're struggling? Or you want to be more intentional. You're like, oh, wow, I have watched other people and I don't want like that in my life. That's how I have responded to things like that. If you saw my post that I did on my birthday, I just turned 64. I think I look pretty good for 64. When I was younger, maybe 40, I found a photograph of someone who I respected who had just turned 60 at that time. And I kept that photograph for a long time because they looked fantastic. I'm like, if I can look like that when I turn 60, I'm going to be happy. So that was like a motivation. It was something to look at. And that's where I want to come in with this Aging Well in Faith. I want to help you to lift up your eyes from maybe negativity around you, fears that crop up around you, and look at what are some things that you can do in your mind, in your emotions, how to take care of yourself in your mind, in your emotions, in your body too. I am not a fitness guru by any stretch of the imagination, but I do have my weights I do have my exercises I do every day. And so I want to help you in whatever way I can, spirit, soul, and body. I'm creating a community also, which that will be, I'm thinking September is when I'm going to be able to launch it. That's just a guess right now, to launch that, to be more hands-on with people who want to be a part of that community. But until then, I do have some things set up, and if this is working right the way I have this going, the link for you to hop on board with the Aging Well in Faith, what I have set up so far. You can sign up for that today, get the first email with that PDF of those scriptures to help you wrap your head around, the right mindset that you have life in you. God has provided life in you and long life. One of the scriptures with long life, he will satisfy us and show us his salvation. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, where is that? And how do I know she's not just saying that? That's why I want to provide you with the hard copy of that. And then I have some other things after that to get you on your way. And then you'll be invited into the wait list for the Victorious Souls group, community, so that you can hop on board with that. I'm really excited about this. Wanted to share this with you today so that you can hop on board and you can start aging well in faith. No matter where you're at in your journey, we can always start to improve starting today. And so until next time, I'm Danielle Bernack from DanielleBernack.com. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive. That lady on the internet who loves you. Mwah.